In today's video, we're talking about how to deploy a WordPress site on a Hostinger VPS using Coolify and Docker. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and if you've outgrown shared hosting or you just want more control over how your site runs without diving deep into server engineering, this setup is really worth understanding. By the end of this video, you'll know what a VPS actually is, what Coolify and Docker do, and how all this fits together to run WordPress in a more flexible and scalable way. This is important because as your website grows, hosting decisions start to affect speed, stability, and how much freedom you have to build things your way. Let's go ahead and get into it. So starting off with Hostinger VPS, it's essentially a virtual private server. So unlike shared hosting where many websites live on the same server and share resources, a VPS gives you dedicated resources that belong only to you. This means more control, better performance, and the ability to run tools that aren't available on standard hosting plans. The trade-off is that a VPS requires a bit more setup and responsibility. Now, Coolify is a server management tool that helps you deploy and manage applications without needing to write complex commands. It gives you a dashboard where you can launch apps, manage containers, and monitor your server. And now Docker is actually the technology that runs underneath everything. It packages applications like WordPress into containers so they run consistently no matter where they're deployed. Instead of installing WordPress directly on a server, Docker runs it in an isolated environment. Together, Hostinger VPS, Coolify, and Docker create a setup that's powerful but still approachable if you take it step by step. Now let's dive into some of the key features. Starting off with the dedicated VPS resources. So with a Hostinger VPS, your site isn't competing with other users for memory or processing power. You know exactly what resources are available to your site. This is helpful for performance and reliability, especially if you expect traffic growth or want to host multiple projects on one server. Container-based WordPress setup. Running WordPress in Docker means WordPress, the database, and related services are separated into containers. This makes the setup cleaner and easier to manage long-term. If something breaks, it's isolated to one container instead of affecting the whole server. Coolify dashboard management. So Coolify acts as the control center. Instead of managing everything through the command line, you use a visual dashboard. You can deploy WordPress, manage updates, and monitor services without needing to be a server expert. Scalability and flexibility. This setup just allows you to scale later. You can add more apps, host multiple WordPress sites, or adjust resources as needed. You're not locked into one rigid hosting structure. Now, why this setup exists at all? So most beginners just don't need a VPS right away. Shared or managed WordPress hosting is definitely enough. This setup becomes relevant when you want more control, better isolation, or the ability to run modern tools. It's not about being fancy at all, it's really about flexibility. If you've ever felt limited by traditional hosting dashboards, this approach opens up new possibilities. Now, how to actually do this? Step number one is to set up your Hostinger VPS. So you do need to purchase a VPS hosting plan from Hostinger. If you don't already have one, we do have an exclusive link down below where you can save up to 67% off. Once your VPS is active, you'll receive access details, including your server IP and login credentials. At this stage, your server exists, but it doesn't have WordPress or Coolify installed yet. So step number two is to access your VPS. So use the VPS access tools provided by Hostinger to connect to your server. This is where initial setup happens, like preparing the server to run Docker-based applications. You don't need to customize everything. The goal is really simple, just to make the server ready for Coolify. Step number three is to install Coolify. So Coolify is installed directly on your VPS. Once installed, you'll access Coolify through a browser-based dashboard using your server's IP address. This dashboard becomes the main place where you manage applications. Step number four is to connect Docker inside Coolify. So Coolify uses Docker behind the scenes. Once Coolify is running, Docker is effectively handled for you. You don't need to manually manage containers. This is what makes this setup beginner-friendly compared to traditional VPS management. Step number five is to deploy WordPress through Coolify. So inside the Coolify dashboard, choose to deploy a new application. Select WordPress from the available options. Coolify will set up the WordPress container along with a database container automatically. You'll go ahead and configure basic details like site name, admin credentials, and then domain connection. Step number 6 is to connect your domain. So you just want to point your domain to the VPS by updating DNS settings at your domain provider. Once this is connected, Coolify can link the domain to your WordPress container. This is what makes your WordPress site site accessible on the internet. Step number 7 is to access WordPress and Finalize setup. So after deployment, log into the WordPress admin dashboard. From here, everything feels familiar. You can install themes, add plugins, and create pages like any other WordPress site. At this point, WordPress is live and running inside Docker on your VPS. Now let's talk about how this setup compares to traditional hosting. So with shared hosting, many decisions are made for you. That's very convenient, but also limiting at the same time. With this setup, you control the environment, you decide how things are run, how resources are allocated, and what tools are installed. The trade-off, though, is responsibility. You're closer to the infrastructure, which means you need to be a bit more intentional. For people who really want to learn or scale, that trade-off can definitely be worth it. Now, some common mistakes beginners make. One mistake is jumping into VPS too early. If you're still learning WordPress basics, this setup is going to feel a bit overwhelming. Another mistake is just trying to customize everything at once. Start with the default WordPress deployment and get it working before making any changes. Some people also forget about backups and monitoring. Even with a modern setup, you still need safety nets. Okay, now let's talk about the pros and cons. So one major advantage of this setup is control. You're not limited by shared hosting rules or restrictive dashboards. Another benefit is scalability. Hosting multiple projects or growing traffic is easier when you have dedicated resources. Now on the downside, this setup is a bit more complex than traditional hosting. It does require patience and willingness to learn. Another consideration is maintenance. You're responsible for keeping the server environment healthy, even if Coolify simplifies the process. But for the right use case, the benefits definitely can outweigh the extra effort. Okay, now let's talk about the different plans and pricing options. So again, we do have a link down below that you can click on, and then you can click claim the deal. So they've got a couple different options here. So each plan depends on how much RAM you need, how much disk space you need, and how many CPUs you need. The KVM one is just $4.99 per month. With this, you get 1 CPU core, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 50 gigabytes of disk space, and 4 terabytes of bandwidth. The next plan is KVM 2, which is $6.99 per month, and you get 1 month free on top of that. You get 2 CPU cores, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 100 gigabytes of disk space, and 8 terabytes of bandwidth. Then we've got the KVM 4, which is just $9.99 per month. That is saving you the most, so that's 67% off. You get 4 CPUs, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 200 gigabytes of disk space, and 16 terabytes of bandwidth. And lastly is the KVM 8, so you're also saving 67% off, which is $19.99. 8 CPU cores, 32 gigabytes of RAM, 400 gigabytes of disk space, and 32 terabytes of bandwidth. In every single plan, you get AMD EPYC processors, SSD storage, data centers worldwide, free weekly backups, firewall management, public API, and so much more. So again, choose a plan that best fits your needs. If you want more control, plan to scale, or really just enjoy learning how modern hosting works, this setup is definitely worth exploring. It's a great fit for developers, technical founders, or site owners running multiple projects. If you want a simple blog or small site with minimal setup, shared or managed WordPress hosting is definitely going to be a better starting point. This setup really shines when flexibility and control matter to you more than simplicity. Before we wrap up, I just wanted to touch on a couple of bonus tips for a smoother VPS experience. One of the most important mindset shifts with a VPS is understanding that you're no longer just using hosting, you're managing an environment. That doesn't mean things need to be complicated, but it does mean being a little more intentional with changes and updates is important. Slowing down and making one change at a time goes a long way. It's also helpful to treat Coolify as your home base. Instead of jumping straight into WordPress or the server itself, use Coolify to monitor what's running and how things are behaving. Getting comfortable with the dashboard is going to make everything else feel less intimidating over time. Another great habit is documenting your setup. Even simple notes about how WordPress was deployed, which domain is connected, and what containers are running can save you a lot of confusion later. This becomes especially valuable if you ever come back to the project after time away. Backups deserve extra attention on a VPS. Even though Docker containers are still isolated, issues can still happen. Setting up regular backups early is just going to give you a safety net so experimentation feels safer. You'll also want to resist the urge to over-optimize too early. This setup already gives you more flexibility than most beginners need, so focus on stability and understanding how things work before layering in performance tweaks or advanced configurations. And finally, remember that this setup is a learning curve, not a test. It's okay if everything doesn't make sense right away. Each time you deploy, update, or troubleshoot something small, you build confidence that carries into future projects. I know setups like this can sound very intimidating at first, especially if you've only used traditional hosting before. But understanding how tools like Coolify and Docker work is just going to give you so much more confidence as your website grows. If you are wanting to try this setup out, don't forget to use our exclusive link down in the description below. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for supporting our channel. Really helps us to continue to create free content just like this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave any comments or questions below. We'd love to hear from you. This channel is dedicated to helping you build your very first website with simple tools and easy steps. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.